Michael McDonald. What a voice. I am excited to be jumping onto this today because, disclaimer, I do know this song, but I've never watched this video. And to be fair, I don't know if I've listened to this song all the way through. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I'll be checking out Michael McDonald's I Keep Forgetting Every Time You're Near. As I said, this is a song that I do know, but I've never seen this. So it's still going to be a reaction. We're still going to be breaking down the vocals because there's going to be a lot to say, I think. I released my debut album this year. It is called Echo, and you can go and stream it, go and listen to it. It's on all major streaming platforms. And if you are a fan of it, please do consider purchasing either a digital download or a vinyl record. You can make these purchases over on my Bandcamp page or my merch site. And there's a lot of other fun merch items as well, so just go have fun. As I mentioned, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I've left the link in the description below, so just go and click on that. If you do, however, enjoy what I do over here and learn a thing or two along the way, please do consider checking me out over on Patreon. There's a lot more content over there, such as breakdowns of the songs that I cover. There's monthly chats, there's Discord access. Trust me, if you want more, that's the place. Please do hit that subscribe button because that still means a lot over here on my channel. And if this is your first time over here and you're thinking, why would I subscribe just yet? Hopefully by the end of this, you'll hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Right, let's get to the main part of the video. How can you, like, not listen to this and think it's smooth? How can you listen to this and not think it's smooth? Sorry, I should say. Smooth walk into the piano. Okay, this is such a great song. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it through the video because people are going to be like, oh my gosh, but you know it. This isn't a reaction. It is because I don't know what's going on here. And also maybe there's parts that I've forgotten. So we're just getting what I'm getting. But this is such an epic. The smoothness to this, you know, complementing the introduction to the smooth walk to the piano is everything visually. And I love how when we hear the da 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 da, like it's so jumpy and intense, we feel like we're on edge already because we're jumping to this staccato, plucky delivery from the vocals. What's also complementing this is that bass line. Let's just go back and hear this. Oh, and I also love like hotel. Like, is that just flipped around? Is the whole thing flipped? I don't know, but let's go. And that hi-hat open into the intro as well. Sorry, it's a guitar there. Okay, let's now talk about the vocals. So, we've talked about kind of very staccato, like almost kind of like hushed under his breath. It's not a very loud sound. It's almost like muted. But what is also helping with this quality is this lifted larynx. Michael McDonald has got such an open space. We can hear this in his pharynx. And the way that we can increase that sound, this wide, dark quality, is by manipulating the larynx down and lowering it a little bit. It's just going to make the overall quality darker. But then what he's also doing to make that space big is lifting the larynx. So imagine the soft, I said lift in the larynx, didn't I? The palate, I meant soft palate, my apologies. So if we just trace back right behind the teeth, above, I don't want to stick my hands in my mouth, is the hard palate. If we keep going back, is something called the soft palate or the velum. We can move this. And if we lower it, we're making a bit more of a nasal or a nasalized sound. If we lift it, all that sound is coming out through our mouth. We're making most use of that. That's such open space. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. it's got this like, I know someone who does a really good Michael McDonald impression. Maybe I should get them up and do it. We'll see if we're lucky. There's also a lovely clarity to his voice. So when we are producing sound, we're not letting too much breath go through the vocal folds. We're really making sure the vocal folds are closing each time they're vibrating to create this clear sound. There's lovely bits of vibrato every so often. Anyway, let's go to this next section. Those stabs on the bass. Some B-roll. Okay, this is a beautiful section. So we start, I think the lyrics are every, right? We had that twice. Let me just get the lyrics up actually. So every time you're near, every time I see your smile. And then obviously we change. So, but the every, this is an important note because we're starting with a vowel. So this could be an da-da-da-da, like we're in an area of his voice. Let's just check with my keyboard to see where exactly. So this note is on a B4. For our lower set male singers, this is going towards the second passage. If you're in a higher set female set voice, this is the first passage. When I talk about passage or passagios, this is where the vocal folds want to go from thick to thin really quickly. So if you've ever experienced this kind of flippy, Tarzan-y kind of moment, that break in your voice, that's the first passage because it's the most obvious. Our vocal folds are going from thick to thin really quickly. Do we hear that with this man's voice? Absolutely not, because this is someone who knows how to create a full sound when needed. Look how it's not a heavy sound. It's not a loud sound. Da, da, da. It's still going right up into that soft palate, allowing that space. That hasn't changed. That kind of space in the pharynx, the vocal tract, is still there. What's happening here is we're going very smoothly onto the vocals. It's a smooth onset. It's not harsh glottal. It could be. That's helping us with that approach to smoothly go onto it. Then as well, it's actually quite dark. It's not air, which is what I was doing, spread. We're getting this lovely, I know it's a music video that we're singing over on the top, but you can hear it in the kind of vowel placement. It's not a bright sound. It's got this lovely oval space, meaning we have a lot more control. This is just going to be a video of me dancing along to this. Okay, here we go. Bit breathy towards the bottom. And that's so clean. Yeah, this is a B4 again. Like, notice how it's a light sound. It's not like he's really going for it with thickness. It's in an area where his vocal folds are thinning out, so he's leaning towards that. And what's making sure that it doesn't go pure head voice, pure like hooty and thin, is a little bit of that twang, is a little bit of that resistance in the vocal folds to make sure that we are landing on it a bit fuller rather than da, and it's a bit lighter, like two head voice E is the term we're going to go with today. Hello, hello, hello. That's such a clean rundown. Oh, that as well. Stay. The difference in timbre between those two notes. Stay had a lot of this on top, light, that twang is present, is a bit more of a blend of the vocals. A while, as soon as we go on to the while, we're way more thicker, way more in a chest voice resonant. Oh, look! Listen to the descend musically. Okay, sorry, I just had to hear that again. It's so beautifully paired with his wonderful voice. He is jumping through registers like it's just easy. Sometimes when we're like landing a little bit lower, it's lovely and connected. As we're shooting up high, he's going for a much more lighter approach here. Sometimes it's a bit more of a fuller sound and we're kind of not hearing him change to registers, but here we're actually jumping through different modes quite quickly. Such beautiful control. And I think there's also a nice, sometimes we're hearing a bit of a husky element. There's a little bit more of a breathy quality chucked out there. Volume wise though, can you hear how he's not reaching for any volume? The dynamics are actually kind of consistent and we're just backing off the volume. We're not kind of getting louder. Where we started this song, really beautiful and connected, a little bit in this middle area, but definitely not quiet. That is kind of like the highest volume that we've got to. But as we are ascending, more things are happening that it feels like it's a louder sound, but it's actually not. He's not reaching up with his thicker folds. It's just beautiful. Yeah, like this is so consistent here. I love that delivery is quite lazy this time. Yeah, and these keep forgetting, babe. It's like this almost free ad-lib at the end, which makes it a lot more conversational. But yeah, can you hear how this chorus, it's a little bit lower actually in his range. I mean, this is, what is the chorus and what is the verse in this song actually? Structure wise, I mean, we start with this section that we're hearing here, but then every time I hear, every time you're near, sorry, that's the next section. It's so structurally pleasing to hear. I love it. Yeah, how you know? I know I just stopped there really quickly, but I just listen to this. How wonderful of how balanced he has this right in the vocals. It's so good. When we blend elements like twang, which is the narrowing of the AES or the aryepiglottis sphincter, which is just above the vocal folds. What's happening is that we are allowing some of that volume to come out without having to reach up with our thicker folds, because as we know, range-wise, we're getting thinner in his vocal folds as he's up here in this area of his voice. So we need to find another way to get fuller, to keep connected. Twang's a great thing. Resistance, adding resistance in the vocal folds, that's going to help us get lovely and full and not send too much breath. If there was too much breath, we wouldn't be getting this clear sound. And then so breathy then at the top. Yeah, so too far. He's quite breathy then. Yeah. This is the next note where he's not breathy. Like, look how he's just really picking and choosing what he wants to do, where and when. It's lovely. If we are wanting to get these closed vowels like E's and Oo's, if we're wanting to get them much fuller up higher, we just need to make sure that there's a bit more space and not pinched. Again, we might feel like we're reaching. Everything is so chill. Anyway, let's listen. Oh, there's actually an and just before. Yes. Oh. Oh, all the instruments as well. They're so funky. There's so much smoothness to this entire song. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually got this far into the song. I didn't realise there was a female vocalist that pops up here, allowing Michael McDonald to kind of ad-lib over the top. These ad-libs are really, really free. Kind of continuing with what I've been saying, he knows what quality he wants and where. And I love how sometimes we are getting a full connected a high note, but then sometimes we are just allowing it to be a bit softer, and sometimes that's when that husky kind of quality comes in, which is really nice. Yes. Yeah. Okay, you can hear how, I mean, where are we here? Yeah, D5. We can hear, this is high, like even in my voice, da, da, like we're in our thinner folds. There is no way we're going to be reaching up the thicker folds there. And here we can also hear how it's not a loud sound that he's producing, but what he is doing is relying on that twang, that which is this, if we increase it, it can get quite ugly, but it's very forward placed. It's a nice way to be able to continue that quality, like in a place that feels comfortable for him rather than trying to get it any thicker. Beautiful, lovely and relaxed. And then returning back to thicker folds down. The way he just swaps between the two. Yeah, like just picking and choosing where he wants to throw more breath, and then split second after he's a lot more fuller. This, you know, if we are wanting to achieve higher belts, like higher in our range, we need to make sure that we're comfortable and strengthened with a thin quality up there. We can't just keep reaching up with the same quality because things are changing here, so we can't apply it the same way each time. I just love it. There's just such an ease. So much breath actually going into that line. She gone. God, that guitar is just continued. Oh. That like syncopated pluck right at the end. Yeah, I love how sometimes the vocal phrases really same again. Like we get those pushes matching with the piano, matching with the bass as well, and the drums. Like everything kind of ties together. But otherwise, it has this continued smooth, mellow feel throughout the song. Structurally, it's really, really interesting. It kind of, we hear repeated sections, but then some sections are very, very different. I love it. And of course, how can you like not love this man's voice? It's so smooth, so wonderful just to hear it. It's so unique as well. You instantly know it's him with that space in his voice, but I just love how in control he is in the certain areas of his voice. Beautiful. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed watching that music video. I have seen quite a few Michael McDonald like live clips of recent years. What was that? Hold on. That was it. The Dukes of September. So I've seen some of their like performances, but it's just really lovely kind of to step back and see where it all came from. I don't think I've ever watched that music video. Like I said, that was new and I completely forgot about the female voice. I can't even remember if that was a thing that I remembered. Let me know if there's another Michael McDonald performance or song that you want me to check out. Of course, we've got Steely Dan or Doobie Brothers as well, so let me know if there's anything of those from those groups that you'd like me to check out. There may be songs that I know, there may be songs that I don't know, but that is the risk we are willing to take. Have a lovely day, everyone. Please, before you go, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and the bell button and the thumbs up button. Go and check out my own music over on whatever platform you use to stream music. And remember, you can purchase a digital download or a vinyl record. But otherwise, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.